All right, with this lab, I want to make sure that everyone can hear me okay. Let me test my microphone, speakers, all of that. Okay, so with this lab, we're doing the challenge lab for PowerPoint, which is create and manage presentations. Right, as before, with our challenge labs, we have a list of tasks to complete. Bear with me, everything seems to be going slow. All right, without cutting and pasting, we're reversing the order of slides 4 and 5. So I'm going to scroll down here so I can see both of them. To reverse them without cutting and pasting, grab one, drag it down, and drop it. All right, save the current presentation. So we're going to go File, Save As. And with that, we want to save it in the Documents folder. So I'm going to browse and find my Documents folder. And I'm already in there. And we're going to call it Present. And then we are selecting the PowerPoint presentation, which will give it the PPTX, and click Save. Task 8, we're going to insert a new title and content slide as slide number 2. So I'm going to put my cursor between 1 and 2, and I'm going to do a new slide. And I want title and content, which is the second one here. Without copying and pasting, we're going to duplicate the first slide. So clicking that first slide, we know it's selected because it's red. I'm going to right click, right, and I want to duplicate that slide. And then it asks us to undo this action. Copy the third slide, so that's this slide here, and place it at the end of the presentation using the default paste option. So I'm going to do copy. I'm going to come down to the end of the presentation, put my cursor there, and I'm just going to hit paste. Task 5, create a new presentation using the Metropolitan theme. So I'm going to come up here and go File, New. And we want to scroll down and find the Metropolitan theme. And then we're going to close out of that without saving. Task 4. Sorry, the internet's a little slow today. Delete the last 2 slides in the current presentation. So I'm going to select slide 4, and I'm going to select slide 5 by holding down the Shift key. And I can hit delete on my keyboard, which should delete both of them. And then it says to undo both of these deletions. Immediately after the second slide, we're going to create a new section. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to select here, new section, and we're going to leave it the default section. And we're going to rename the default section. So we're going to leave this section untitled. So we're going to go like that. We're going to click cancel. And then our default section up here, we want to rename that. And all I did was right click, and that's going to be introduction. Task 2, create a new blank presentation. So File, Blank Presentation, New, and then we're going to close that without saving anything. And then our last task, hide the first slide in the presentation. So again, right click, scroll down here to hide slide. That's it.